welcome back to my book corner for another story time with me, Rockin' Ryan. Now today is day number 69 of my stories, and I've saved it for a very, very special person. Now today's story is all about a broom. It looks a little something like this, but is there room on a broom for a storyteller like me? Because there's room for a cat, meow, and there's room for a witch. Do you think that you can tell what today's story might be? That's right. Today's story is called Room on the Broom. Now there's one thing we have to look out for, and that is a very, very scary dragon. Oh, can you see him? Go away, Mr. Dragon. Thank goodness for that. Now this is a story for a very important person and a very special person, because this little person is called Izzy. Now Izzy has had lots of big changes. First of all, she became a big sister to baby Freya, and then she left nursery because of all of those germs, and we miss her very, very much. And then Izzy, you've just got moved into a brand new house. And I thought, what better way to celebrate than with a very, very cool book. Now, if you're at home like Izzy, let's turn on our listening ears, click, get nice and comfortable, because today's story is called Room on the Broom, and it's by my favourite, Julia Donaldson. Are you ready? Let's begin. The witch had a cat and a very tall hat, a long ginger hair which she wore in a plait. Oh, how the cat purred and how the witch grinned as they sat on their broomstick and flew through the wind. But how the witch wailed and how the cat spat when the wind blew so wildly, it blew off the hat. Down! Cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the hat, but no hat could be found. Well, then out of the bushes on thundering paws, there bounded a dog with the hat in his jaws. He dropped it politely, then eagerly said, as the witch pulled the hat firmly down on her head, I am a dog as keen as could be. Is there room on the broom for a dog like me? Yes, cried the witch, and the dog clambered on. The witch tapped her broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Now I wonder, when I read this story, whenever I say tapped her broomstick, I want you all to give me a great big whoosh as the broomstick flies away into the sky. Can you do that for me? Let's try. Are you ready? The witch tapped her broomstick and whoosh, they were gone. Well done. Let's find out what happens next. Over the fields, the forest they flew. The dog wagged his tail and the stormy wind blew. The witch laughed aloud and held on to her hat. But away blew the bow from her long ginger plait. Oh no! Down! Cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the bow, but no bow could be found. But then out from a tree, with an ear-splitting shriek, there flapped a green bird with a bow in her beak. She dropped it politely and then bent her head low, then said, as the witch tied her plait in a bow, I am a bird as green as could be. Is there room on the broom for a bird like me? Yes, cried the witch, and the bird fluttered on. The witch tapped her broomstick and whoosh, they were gone. I could hear you from my book corner, very, very loud. Over the reeds and the rivers they flew. The birds shrieked with glee and the stormy wind blew. They shot through the sky to the back of beyond. The witch clutched her bow, but let go of her wand. Uh-oh, no magic spells for the witch. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. Well, they searched for the wand, but no wand could be found. Then, all of a sudden, from out of a pond, leapt a dripping wet frog with a dripping wet wand. He dropped it politely, then said with a croak, as the witch dried the wand on a fold of her cloak, I am a frog, as clean as could be. Is there room on the broom for a frog like me? Yes, cried the witch. So the frog bounded on. Well, the witch tapped her broomstick, tap, tap, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the moors and the mountains they flew. The frog jumped for joy, and the broom snapped in two. Down fell the cat and the dog and the frog. Down they went tumbling into a bog. The witch's half broomstick flew into a cloud, and the witch heard a roar that was scary and very, very loud. Go away, oh dear, fly away. Goodbye, Mr. Dragon. Or is it? I am a dragon, as mean as could be, and I'm planning on have witch and chips for my tea. No, cried the witch, flying higher and higher. The dragon flew after her, breathing out fire. Help, cried the witch, flying down to the ground. Well, she looked all around, but no help could be found. The dragon drew nearer, and then licking his lips, said, maybe this once I'll have witch without chips. Uh-oh, he sounds very, very hungry. But just as he planned to begin on his feast, from out of a ditch rose a horrible beast. It was tall, dark, and sticky. It was feathered and furred. It had 4 frightful heads. It had wings like a bird. And its terrible voice, when it started to speak, was a yowl and a growl, oh my goodness me, and a croak and a shriek. It dripped and it squelched as it strode from the ditch, and it said to the dragon, "Bat off! That's my witch!" Well, the dragon drew back and he started to shake. I'm sorry, he spluttered. I made a mistake. It's nice to have met you, but now I must fly. And he spread out his wings and was off through the sky. Then down flew the bird, and down jumped the frog, down climbed the cat, and phew, said the dog. And thank you, oh thank you, the grateful witch cried. Without you I would be in that dragon's inside. Then she filled up her cauldron and said with a grin, find something, everyone, throw something in. So the frog found a lily, and the cat found a cone. The bird found a twig, and the dog, of course, found a bone. They threw them all in, and the witch stirred them well. And while she was stirring, she muttered a spell. Iggity, ziggity, zackety, zoom! And then out rose a truly magnificent broom, with seats for the witch and the cat and the dog, a nest for the bird, and a shower for the frog. Yes, cried the witch, and they all clambered on. The witch tapped her broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. The end. Now, I think you could tell that's one of my favourite stories, and I hope that Izzy and all of your friends and all of the children at home listening to that story really, really enjoyed it too. Thank goodness that dragon finally flew away and is now hiding behind my sofa. What a brilliant story. And that means tomorrow is my final day in my book club. I really hope that you can all join me, because we've had a fantastic 69 days, and tomorrow is going to be even better, because tomorrow is number 70, which means we're going to come to the end, and I will be announcing my winners of the best drawing competition. And can I just say, you have all been absolute superstars, and I'll be uploading all of those pictures very soon for all of my friends to see and all of my family to see, and I'll be letting you all know tomorrow who is going to be my number 1 winner. And tomorrow's story is a story called Wonky Donkey, and I know there's lots of boys and girls out there and lots of mums and dads who like this story, and I really hope you can join me on day 70 for the story Wonky Donkey. But for now, let's all close our eyes nice and tightly, no snoring, and I will see you back here tomorrow for my final story in my book corner with me, Rockin' Ryan. But for now, bye bye.